another reaction. How is it going, y'all? Before we get into it, hit me with that post notification bell to let y'all know when I'm coming at y'all with another video. I would deeply appreciate it. We got Abba and Preach today, y'all. Yes, sir. Give it a clap up for the boys. Give it a clap for the boys. But this video is about Akaash. A whole bunch of controversy around him and his wife. A lot of stuff has been like coming up and showing its ugly head when it comes to her just making fun of him, belittling him on other platforms that she's been on, her just doing like over the counter stuff that she doesn't really need to be doing or saying on these platforms. But again, if y'all want to watch this video without my commentary, the link will be in the description down below. If you guys will check it out and subscribe and like the video, subscribe to Abba and Preach. Deeply appreciate it. Tell them I said y'all, shit like that. Tell them probably want to set y'all in the comments. But yeah. But yeah. Without further ado, let's get into it. Yeah. Abba and Preach, y'all. What is it? It got worse. More footage emerges.
Ghislaine Singh, will you be Ghislaine Singh forever again?
Yes! Thank you so much.
Nigga. What, bro? You're telling me I'm proposing to you and you ain't gonna kiss me on the mouth? On me proposing to you? Ah, nah, bro. That's insane. That's insane. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit.
I can't watch!
Fuck! I wish I had that sound.
Akaash Singh. Internet's shitting on him, and it's okay. It's okay, guys. We are going to spend some time trying to defend the indefensible. My Little Indian.
See, that's my I got a problem because you said My Little Indian, and right now, the anthem from My Little Pony popped in my head. My Little Indian, My Little Indian.
People say that's bigoted. I think that's just an accurate description. He's a small man, with big amounts of success, and I'm very happy for him. But jokes aside, he is getting shat on, and there's not.
You know what? Let's go big with this, chat.
The internet
Let's go big with this.
Shitting on him right now for his marriage. All right, and essentially this revolves around the fact that Akaash, who's been with his wife for a long time, has taken the time to comment on other people's relationships.
She wasn't even remorseful.
When he says entanglement and he questions the word, she gets irritated. She's like, that's what I said, entanglement. Like, bitch, you cheated, bro. I'm the one getting embarrassed, and then I call you out on wording, and you get, yeah, that's what I said. This is a bit of a cucky take, but it's out there that he is in an emotionally abusive relationship. And that's why he cares so much about what she thinks and her reaction to something.
You think that your girl has slept with 3 times the amount of guys she's told you?
Did you just I want to hear about a couple of the previous
Why you want to hear about
Why?
no sense.
I just want to see.
That's what are you going to get jerking off to?
She got good taste.
Yeah, that's some fuck shit.
Just make sure she got good taste.
Has bigged up his own relationships about how great it is, and shat on other people,
so,
including Myron, who took that person.
And that's so funny how you are getting the same thing done to you when your wife is talking about fucking the nigga next to you, which is her co-host's boyfriend. Not even boyfriend, hold on, husband. Which is even worse. And the nigga is sitting right next to, and you're bigging up the guy that she is saying that she would sleep with if you were to give her a free pass. That shit is fucking crazy, bro. Hell fucking no. Hell fucking no. That shit is wild as hell, nigga. Hell fucking no.
What I don't like, what I find corny as fuck, is my preference is not my women. You guys have established yourselves as role models. From simps to pimps, which is another motto I find kind of corny, but I looked into what you guys are about. And a lot of the shit is just childish.
So Myron, years later, found a couple clips, and he's like, oh, I'm the best Indian in the fucking game, bro. And then shat on him.
Fucking dude, this is embarrassing. This buck teeth fucking, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? Yo, you need to get your woman in line. She is embarrassing you.
And here we are today, all right?
Oh my
After all this
god,
Indian on
man.
Indian
This nigga,
violence.
this nigga Myra will find every single clip. He's like uh arguing with somebody in bad faith because this nigga will find any single clip. The second that a clip emerges of you doing some shit, that nigga instantly on your ass, and it's so fucking much. That nigga does way too damn much.
We are at this point.
My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Now, let me ask you this:
wow.
Do
And
you believe?
But yet she said that she was throwing that ass back in college, and she misses doing it, which is also kind of crazy.
If you've seen her, then it's hard to believe. Yeah. I remember I was just like, what? But she was 22, I was 31. There was an age gap.
This little clip right here.
Nigga, y'all 9 years apart from each other? You found her while she was still in college?
It's spliced together with.
I
some other
didn't hear that
clips on the
information.
internet. And then
That's
once
new
you get
information to
paid, it's
me.
about half as good as me. And
That's new information to
Sometimes I
me.
get so painfully nostalgic for college.
Okay,
I was popping my and living my best life in these white boy frat houses.
I'm actively trying to have an orgy because, and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him.
Nav is her co-host's husband.
His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband. I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches. Okay, I have two butt stories. So one time I met this guy on Tinder and I made the dumb mistake of letting him sleep over, like not really wanting to fucking hook up. And I like woke up in the morning and like my asshole was a little sore. Oh my god! And I remember that he
what
like, kind of do you watch?
Well, let's give her the benefit of the doubt. She did say that those were just jokes. She did say that she is just joking. She does use this platform to get all of her jokes off, to get all of that stupid, funny material that she has in her head off. So, I'll let her
When
live
you
for
use a
that.
vibrator.
Okay, not gonna lie, I don't watch while using a vibrator. What? I just think my imagination is vibration enough.
Wow.
I just think of like my own husband while I'm like doing it.
Wait, that's kind of baller, but I
Yeah.
could never do that.
Yeah. And so I was using
Good. I don't gotta hit
Why it makes you
myself.
laugh.
I do stand up.
Yeah.
If that's my wife, I'm dying inside.
That's your what?
If that's my wife, I'm dying inside.
If you're doing stand up and you claim all the things that you claim, then you're dying inside. Yeah. Because if it was like Chris D'Elia's wife saying that, nobody would care. Nobody would care. They'd be like, yeah, okay, yeah, she's open. Nobody cares. When you say that she hasn't done anything, and that's where people are like, oh.
I don't care if it's Chris D'Elia. I don't care if it's Jesus himself. I'm dying inside.
Well, Jesus forgives. So it doesn't matter.
Jesus
It doesn't matter.
That's
Jesus,
crazy.
we don't.
We don't.
We don't.
First
And
of all, that's a fucking red flag.
yeah.
I'm not like no joke. I love you girls. If you want to work, all for that, whatever. But like any
Nigga, move your
man
cursor.
that doesn't want to have a joint bank account or isn't being transparent with his accounts or has separate accounts, that's a fucking red flag. This is not a two-way street. This is a one-way street. His money is our money, and my money is my money. And look, have I only made $600 from content creating?
Wow, it went up $100 from last week.
But that's my money. Okay?
I don't know if you watch The Boys,
Yes.
but I love him on The Boys.
I never watched that show, but like he's on my hall pass list.
Yep.
Hey, you got me fucked up, nigga. I believe in 50-50, nigga. Me and my girl 50-50 in this household, nigga. I don't give a fuck what nobody got
All
to
right,
say.
so we're gonna have Akaash commenting on how he feels about his wife's content.
So this one,
Yes.
just Lean got a lot of heat for because she was saying, my money's
told
my
the
money.
fucking truth.
Your money's my money. How do you
So she really believes in that. No, these aren't jokes. She really believes in that shit. That my money is my money and your money is our money is coming from a female who's delusional about where her money is coming from. Have I only made $600 from content creation because your ass don't know how to get a fucking actual job? You're not funny. You're not really entertaining. I can tell only teeny bopper girls watch this and bubblehead ass bitches don't really. Bro, like, what are we talking about? This don't even really make sense to me
You guys
right now.
think you should split finances?
Can I just say that that's a common saying?
Oh, for sure.
And honestly, if
No, that's not for sure. What the fuck? See, bro, this, oh my fucking God. Everybody wants to have a career where they have a fucking yes man around them. Bitch, that's not a common thing. That's not a common thing. Do you think that your parents was doing that when they was raising your stupid ass? I'm pretty sure your mom was also working a job at the same time as your dad working a job, and they were making sure they were both had enough money to maintain the household. What the fuck are we fucking talking about? Aren't you Middle East? Bro, all right.
distill it just means that your husband loves you enough so that you feel like you have some security in case he.
That's hella manipulation. I'm letting you know right now, Akaash, that's hella manipulation. That is hella manipulation right there that she's saying. Like I want any nigga to know that's hella manipulation that she is throwing at you right now.
Becomes an asshole one day.
So how do you guys?
So what if he becomes an asshole one day? What if you decide to become a bitch and take all this nigga's money?
I'm gonna carry.
What if you decide to become a bitch and take all this nigga money? What's gonna happen then? What's gonna happen because he didn't make you sign a prenup because this nigga wanted to sim his way into being with you? You end up literally taking all of his money and just say fuck everything. What happened then? See, but she could, wrong in her head because she never was told no growing up. So
Kids one day or get a service.
this is a privileged ass female. This is a privileged ass female right here. She grew up never being told no. She grew up never being told anything besides yes from her family and friends and relatives. So that's why she thinks this way. It's funny too. It's funny.
Yeah, I deserve all this money because I might carry your kids, or we might use your money so someone else can carry it. Which then what happens to the money?
Fuck out of here.
So I gotta pay extra money so you don't carry the kid, and that justifies why you get the money?
Yeah.
Explain the math.
You have to ask her. That's not my math.
It's not your math?
That's not my math.
I have a hard time explaining normal math. Now you want me to explain her math?
Girl math is
Girl math.
girl math is crazy.
Hey, do you want me to answer
Girl
that?
math is fucking.
It's adorable. when
Girl
she does
math
these
is
things. Like,
straight.
I just look at it and here's the rule in our marriage. It's been unspoken, but now we're just saying it. Now that we're both making content, if it's funny, we're good. Like if it's funny, and if it's not funny and it hurt the other person's feelings, you apologize, you move on. That was clearly my wife trying to be funny and watching everyone take it because the idea that my wife, she's gonna start making.
But she literally just said, even though it's the truth, before you said your statement. Akaash, do you not hear what your wife is saying right in front of you, even though your guys are on camera? It's funny how she's using the camera to justify how she feels because she knows that he won't go off on her ass in front of the camera. That's why this is also manipulation. Because he can't really go off how he wants to in front of this camera because then he go look crazy. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here. There is no way that he is about to, because if she really thinks this way, that means behind this camera, she is really treating you this way. You're just finding a cop out and an excuse for it to make it seem like it's a joke. Embarrassing your husband on camera and wife on camera is a joke? Nigga, Chris Rock got slapped by Will for that shit. Fuck is he talking about, nigga? Niggas get slapped every day, B. Nigga, what the fuck? Nigga,
So much. You guys are gonna make so much money. The idea that she would even go to the bank to try to open her own account.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that response.
Video's doing great, you know what I mean? But internet just piles on the hate. I get it,
This comment is so f***ing gross to me.
It says, damn, Akaash waited and you did it.
Who the fuck are you to talk about when I lost my f***ing virginity? I will talk about it because it's my f***ing sexuality and it's my story. So sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. And also, do you think Akaash never touched a woman before he met me? Like, we both hooked up with people, we both were in relationships, and then together we both lost our virginity. So sit the fuck down. You're like, just unfollow me. You're so annoying.
Well, ma'am, I understand where you're coming from and what you're saying, but when you say you popped your pussy, if you say that,
Man,
it
did you
implies that
pop
you
it?
all did those things and y'all were not together.
She said she's a virgin, but everyone's like, how are you pop? So I actually can't see this being a real thing. I grew up around a lot of people. Put it in the butt. That's why she mentions it in her story. But there's a lot of people who would hook up with folks. They would do everything but vaginal sex, and they would say that they're virgins.
Yeah, they are.
And that's common throughout the world. So
They
I know
are.
a lot of people. Personally, I don't think you're still a virgin then, but technically,
Listen,
Anal
if you get
sex
finger-
is still a
If you
thing.
get finger blasted,
Anal sex is still a thing.
you're done, so.
can't tell me you a virgin and you was popping pussy in white boy frat houses. That's crazy.
Come on now,
I'm gonna
bruh.
show you the one clip from me that tells me everything I need to know. And like this clip repeats itself three, 4 times in different ones, but just this instance.
Go ahead.
And like to me, nothing is even said. So apparently this is some kind of like, I think it's like a proposal, like re-engagement. I don't know. Married couples apparently redo this. I don't know why, but this is happening. Right? He's trying to do a romantic gesture. Now watch what I'm watching.
First of all, I want to say to Amma, happy birthday.
Thank you.
All of this is possible because you told me I could do anything that I wanted. And the best decision I ever made in my entire life was to marry this woman right here. His birthday it is in 2 weeks. And I love you
2
so much.
days.
And the only regret that I have is that I only got to marry you once. So I want to make a little quick announcement that we're going to get married again. We're going to renew our vows in India next year.
What? So y'all were already married? Y'all are already married? Y'all are just renewing wedding vows? That's it? Oh my god,
Under
bro.
that?
I guess.
Sounds fun. And since I am renewing my vows, I think the only thing we can do is propose again.
Oh,
Jasleen, sing. Will you be Jasleen sing forever again?
yes. Oh my god.
Take that drinky thing off. That drinky dink.
Did you guys know this? Yes. Oh my god. How big is this?
Big enough for you to shut up every time I tell you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.
I can't
bruh.
watch. I can't watch.
Yeah, bro. Sings.
I can. Speechless.
No,
Yeah,
no.
bro,
I like.
that was
I wanna see it
cringy.
again.
That was cringy as
And when I
fuck.
saw this clip,
That
guys,
was cringy as fuck.
showed me nothing
That was
else about the
cringy as
marriage.
fuck.
It really kind of.
But wait, there's more.
I look good, Mr. Armstrong. Armstrong.
Was this the first proposal?
On Saturday when I saw her, I said, Daria, do you know? And she said, I don't know anything. I don't know
She's a good
anything.
liar.
Then she's a good liar.
That's a friend.
Yo, what the fuck? Why won't you kiss this nigga?
Friend.
No, I don't want those gifts.
I know. Why not?
I don't like. I don't care about. I like tangible goods.
None.
I don't like. I don't care about. I like.
I just like.
See, tough on this. See, see, tough on
Gosh, I don't know what to
Regardless
say,
of what,
bro.
I still want to see it.
I just need a second, bro. Just like let me recoup. Let me gather myself.
You don't even have to put some sound.
You know, like
You can close your eyes and play it.
You know when you watch somebody bomb, how you cringe? You know how I love to watch people bomb.
Yes.
Oh man,
This is the opposite happening right now. I want to see it again.
I want to see it again.
Yeah.
I just want to see it again.
I asked nicely. I said, please.
Before we get to that,
I wanted to be your first apply your dirt
Is this the fucking music?
I wanted to be your last. Now I'm hurt. You were popping P every week for white boys. There's gonna be some dancing, baby. Every week, baby. Brown boys, I ain't divorcing you. Can't afford the payment. Embarrassing me on a dead price. Now that's flagrant. Got my wallet, rich. Got my wife, yeah, she bad. She don't like me, yeah, she brown. That's alright. I'm a simp. Got my wallet, rich. Got my wife, yeah, she bad. She don't like me, yeah, she brown. That's alright. That's alright. Hey, that's alright.
Just make sure she got good taste.
Y'all that social media, doing your wives, doing your husbands, doing your marriages, doing your lives, for life, for free.
Okay.
Y'all that social media.
I could mix these songs all night long. I'm gonna do a set.
I'm gonna just play this in the background.
Rich, got my wife. Yeah, she bad. She don't like it. She brown. That's alright.
Brown, boy.
Got my wife.
Got my wife.
Got my wife. She don't like it. That's alright. That's alright.
Little drop right there. Hey. Little drop.
That's alright. Let's go.
What a beautiful ring.
What a beautiful ring.
What a beautiful ring.
That song was fire.
And what a simpy husband.
Just make sure she got good taste.
Hey, maybe it's
That song was
maybe
fire.
her mom was here. You gonna kiss me?
That song was fire.
You want to rewatch it?
I just did.
No, let's watch it with
Yes,
audio so
please.
we can die while we hear it.
Cool.
And it with the numerous around, including the, say one thing.
Go ahead.
There's multiple videos.
It's a girl, but she's gonna kiss me in the mouth. The thing is, stop. Stop. I said nothing, sir.
Facts.
Maybe she was not done watching The Ring and admiring the ring, and he came in for the kiss too early. That's one thing that I'm going to say. Second thing is, there was kids around. Real thing, there was kids around, and then maybe it's cultural. It is cultural. Maybe it is cultural. You don't kiss in front of your parents.
Can I just say one thing?
Go ahead.
There's multiple videos of her doing similar things where when he goes in for kisses and physical affection, she reels away every single time.
Cool.
Not only did she reject the kiss, she didn't even go in for a proper hug. Like, to me, body language says a lot. And you can see that he's trying to connect with her and that she's rejecting that.
Body
You wanna do that,
language
you can do that, it's
says
fine.
a lot,
But there's no doubt
chat.
for me, like, that shit played.
Correct.
It says
Yeah,
a lot, bro.
And in that
Yes.
moment, like, he just got down got the nice ring, did this big gesture, and you don't even, you spent all that time looking just at that ring.
But it
and
was a
not
beautiful
showing,
ring.
right? She's trying to connect with others and not the partner that she has.
Did they see the ring?
He's a pay pig.
They didn't see the ring.
That video.
They didn't see that ring.
It wouldn't even been a thing. Again, it's like the Derrick Jackson. It's like all these things. None of that would have been a thing if you're not using something to school people.
I mean, no, listen, the Flagrant crew spent time judging all kinds of people for the relationship. They did it with Will Smith. They did it with Adam 22. They've done it with a numerous around, including the boys over there at Fresh and Fit. So if you're going to judge other people's relationships and your partner's a public person, I think it's completely fair game for people to judge you in return. And on top of that, it's kind of crazy because when you go to their subreddit, they've actually scrubbed all the comments.
Oh yeah, they removed them.
That's why it took me long to get ready for this today.
Yeah,
because all the stuff I linked,
100%.
they deleted everything.
100%.
And I think it's funny that the people who spend all this time cracking jokes about people and shitting on them and not apologizing for anything are actually censoring their own subreddit for jokes that they're making now at Akaash's expense.
Yeah.
So the comic can deliver the jokes, never apologize, But when it's his turn, all of a sudden the jokes have to stop. She responds to all the hate that she's getting, and she feels some type of way.
I want to talk to you really quick because obviously my name keeps getting brought up by either women or men. Lately, it's these red pill guys because I said my money, or what did I say? His money is our money, and my money is my money, which is a common saying, whatever. But what I will say is, if you're not gonna be a man for fucking women, like if you're gonna say, oh, women should do this for us and we're the prize and blah, 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 at least be a man for yourselves. Whether it's Andrew Tate or these fucking red pill podcast guys, like when they tell you something, when they ask you to jump, you say how high. You're still not a man either way. Do you see what I'm saying? Like you're still a little beta boy. Do whatever these men tell you. Why are you mad at us? Why are you mad if me and my husband are cool with each other, if we both make jokes at each other's expense? The difference is my husband will go on stage and say whatever the fuck he wants about me. No one has anything to say. It's like, oh my god, it's so funny, it's so relatable. But then I
married the
TikTok
comedian.
And I make jokes and now you have a fucking
You
problem?
married-
Like make it make
You married the comedian though. Why get with the comedian if you deep down don't like niggas clowning you about how you act on stage in front of a live audience, a big live audience, then why'd you get with the nigga that's the comedian in the first place? Like, that just kind of makes no sense.
sense. I'm not here for the fucking misogyny.
I'm not gonna lie. All these folks using like black gay vernacular all the time is just killing me. It's just make it. I'm not here to fucking. It's giving gay, and it's like just.
It's giving gay.
Does that ever jump out to you?
Yes. Yes.
I think she has a point. A lot of men will go online and then talk about their wives all kinds of ways in terms of cracking jokes and all these different things. And I do think that some of the comments that people have made about her are a bit unfair. In that, like, they're coming after her for some comments that I thought were kind of ridiculous.
Do you know why I think I have like a good marriage, knock on wood? Not my pantry being open. I think it's because my husband's never here.
I've heard dudes make that comment.
That is the perfect example.
I've heard so many guys and husbands make those kinds of comments. Like, she's clearly trying to be funny, right? I'm sure she enjoys time with her husband, but she's like talking about how she likes her time away and she's making a joke about it. But people are using this to be like, fuck, she hates this, blah, blah. I'm like, guys, people make these jokes all the time. Do you agree?
That's true.
Yes, but I don't think she's making a joke. I don't think that was a joke.
Okay.
I think she was being honest. Why? Because I think she's not that wrong. She's not that wrong. There's a lot of marriages that fail the minute they're retired. And then you get to spend so much time with
when you spend 24/7 with a person and you don't get to have your alone time, you can feel it. She said that because she don't do shit besides. I mean, she does the podcast, but like, how much time of a week does she do that? Like, she not even that. She has children. They have children. She's with them kids 24/7. Akaash is probably out with the kids. So when she says my favorite part of the time is when my husband isn't here, it's because he probably has the children with him. So that nigga is being a father, and I get to have my alone time and don't get to worry about these goddamn kids right now because the dad is outside with them. So that's why I kind of feel like she meant or something. Like
right.
That, yeah.
But I'm saying when she's putting it this way, she's trying to rage bait a little bit. That's her stick. If you go on her TikTok, it's a lot of it is rage bait. She says things a certain type of way, whether it's the prenup comments and she goes this one way. Like, a lot of it is that rage baity stuff. And you know this. How many times have you been on podcasts? And I know this because I spend a lot of time now around content creators, and like, you go enough podcasts, you'll see them off the podcast, and you'll see them get on the podcast.
Yeah.
They start to antagonize a little bit more. Yeah. They start performing a little bit more.
Yes.
I've noticed this trend online now, where whenever people get on these podcasts, they just act like different people or exaggerated hyper performances. And I feel like when I watch her, it's a little bit of that when I watch her.
I understand what you're saying, but But in that case, there's some other stuff that I would be like more like, oh yeah, this is absolutely rage bait. His money is our money, my money is my money. I think that was more on the line of rage bait than this. This, I think, because of the tone, and maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just reading this not properly, and I'm giving her way too much. But I didn't think that was that.
It's not a joke in the sense that she didn't mean it. It's a joke in that she framed it a certain type of way to enrage people, because she could have given the context, which is like, I love to spend time with my husband, but I also like time brings away. But she didn't phrase it that way. She says, I think my marriage is successful because he's gone. Here's a rage bait way of saying stuff.
Go ahead.
I like working by myself. Okay. Or a normal person would say something like, yes, I love to work with preachers, enjoyable. Sure, I enjoy that part. But there's also a lot of projects.
Yeah, bro, it's all about how you say things. It's all about how you get things across or how you say things. If you say things with a certain body language and a certain tone, it's going to feel like you are actually being serious. But if people know how to say things in ways that aren't serious and don't show off a shit ton of emotion. You know how to say a joke. You know how to get an actual joke off with someone. You know how to be playful. You know how to be playful. But when you do something that's not playful with the tone of it feeling serious, it's different, and it hits different, and it shows something to it on a different side, in my opinion.
I like to do on my own time, because then I get to, explore certain things that preaching and I don't necessarily have in common. Do you see the difference between the two?
Yes, but I feel like when something is rage baiting, it's so obvious that I'm like, yeah, no, that you made it on purpose.
Some people are bad at rage bait.
There's a question that you asked me, and some people could take it like as if it was rage bait. A lot of people took it serious and was mad at me for it. I remember in the comments, right? And you said to yourself, "What do you think is the secret?" And I said, "I don't have no secret, because what works for me might not work for you, and I'm not perfect, right?"
Very true.
I
very
said
true.
that. I started off with that, and I said, "Shut the fuck up." But then some people took it like, oh my God, he must be unsufferable to be with, because, I want to talk. I didn't say you can't talk all the time. I said learn to shut the fuck up. Like that comment that you just made, you should have shut the fuck up. But it was not rage bait. It was not a joke. I was being real.
There's some videos that I saw that I'm like, I don't care if you're a comic, I don't think you think it's funny. Like, this is the stuff that even if your husband would do on a podcast and talking about his wife, no one would think it's okay. And in fact, I know this because I don't ever see any comedian who's prominent ever talk like this about their spouse.
Okay, so I think the first thing we shat on you about was having icks about all the things that you guys do. So let's get into it. What are your icks about us? But answer properly, or you're not getting laid.
That's just a lie, though. That's just a lie, though. Here's what I'll say. I don't have icks about my wife in the sense that, like, everything she does is really cute to me. Do I have things that are a massive pain in my ass? Yes, absolutely. That I have. I love her. She's so adorable. When she's running 2 hours late to a dinner reservation that I work really hard to get, and then I'm like, baby, we're running late. And she's like, are you fucking kidding me? Do you know? I don't give a fuck if we're late to this dinner. They're lucky to have us. And I'm like, oh, that's what we're doing?
You don't give a fuck if you late to this dinner. What the fuck does that mean? The fuck? That sounds insane. Why the fuck would... Nah. That's straight buns. Hell no. You ain't gonna tell me, you ain't gonna say none of that shit to me and not have me pipe up on your ass. I'm not mean pipe up is I'm gonna put hands on you. Pipe up means you better know who the fuck you think you talking to. See, nah, bro, to a degree, yeah, bro, nah. I can let her know. I'll let her know. You can step clean the fuck out that door and not come back. If you gonna act like that. And kick rocks. What you talking about? Not give a fuck about a reservation I just worked this hard to get for us. Fuck
Don't look at me like that.
Fuck out of here.
Okay. Now you see what I'm talking about? Like,
don't look at me like that.
I'm gonna say something so funny
shit
too, because
weird,
people
bro.
shit on this guy right now because he's like, he doesn't have a traditional partner. Look at this woman, whatever. I think you guys would be so shocked how many women, both here and abroad in the East, run their fucking husbands. Am I tripping?
Bro, that's the whole Caribbean. You have to make it look like the man is running the house, but it's really the woman. That's not even, I say Haiti because I'm from there and I can say 100%, but it's not just It's the Caribbean. I know for a fact,
bro. It's not just there.
I know it's not, but what I could talk from experience is there. And then after that,
I think it's incredibly disrespectful to talk to your partner that when you can see even like how he's carrying himself. You can see how the other guys carrying themselves. They are definitely very subservient to their wives, and their wives are permitted to like say whatever they want and be as insulting as they like. And the dudes kind of just take it, even if they're not like too okay with it. So to me, it's a bit cringe to watch, to be honest with you. And could you handle talking like that?
Couldn't be me.
So who fucking what? I was like, who you talking to? I'd have lost my mind.
Boy, I would have
like
popped
that.
it up.
We don't do that.
She's like, oh, men are misogynistic because like they're hating on us.
I'm not here for the fucking misogyny.
Nobody gives a f that you treat your husband like he a bitch. Nobody cares. The thing is, your husband gets on podcasts and talks about how great his marriage is, and then he uses that to judge other people. And then people peer behind the curtain, they saw what it looks like, and they're like, he's a fucking loser. You look like a fucking bratty loser, and he indulges you every time he fucking bends over backwards to simp for you. And then he's going to have the audacity to judge anyone else. It's like, well, then we're going to judge you too. I saw a bunch of women who saw that shit and be like, shit, if my man lets me do that to him, my pussy's drying up. And that's fair. He acts like a big boy when he's talking about anybody else on his podcast. But if his wife comes calling, he a bitch. And it's okay. Some people like to live that way. Just shut the fuck up about other people's relationships. Don't talk about Will Smith. Nigga, your wife's worse.
When I say I'm tired...
Correct. Oh my God, nigga, your wife is worse than Jada Pinkett Smith. Technically, she kind of is, but bro, damn, that gotta be an insult. You worse than Jada. God damn. No disrespect to Jada or Will. I love them both. The child to the fam, but like still though, like that shit. Correct. Oh wow. No, that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, but still, that is.
She
crazy.
can't just let me be tired.
That is crazy.
I travel. I work, and I'm very blessed to do what I do.
He also has really bad insomnia.
I'm so blessed to do it.
What? He also has really bad insomnia?
You sleep because you can't sleep, so we can't sleep. But I'm done sleeping, so you're not sleeping.
I know I'm angry when I hit my pet names for her very harshly. I go, because I was busy, my love. I slammed the door and walked out.
Hey, you did it with grace.
The best part is that he always apologizes. He's like, hey, I'm sorry I was short with you. And I'm like, you were. You were.
I realized I got to take notes from Akaash.
Who the fuck you taking notes from? Who the fuck we taking notes from? Not this nigga. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no, we ain't taking this. The dumbass nigga that's sitting behind you that just said that is a dumbass nigga himself. That shit is crazy, bro. Hell fucking no, you ain't finna say that shit in front of me.
I need a second, man.
Well played.
The fuck out of here.
This is all misogyny.
I'm not here for the fucking misogyny.
I don't know why I'm getting mad for somebody I don't
she baited
like.
you.
Baited.
That shit just pissed me off. What the fuck does that mean? Baited.
Did you ever imagine any guy sitting across from his wife on a podcast talking to his co-host about his wife, talking about, I want to have an orgy with your girl in front of his girl? That's crazy. And the comments would be crazy.
It depends what kind of freak you are. It depends on what kind of freak you are. If that's the kind of freak you are, that's the kind of freak you are. If you're about it, let it be about it.
There's no world where that's okay. So her even claiming that's misogyny is like, no, you're embarrassing your husband by telling him to his face how much you admire someone else's physique, how much more attractive they are, someone you have proximity with, and then saying you want to sleep with them. Yeah, that's insulting. Yeah, that's embarrassing. And there's no way around that. Now, you guys might be okay with it, but if everyone else wants to judge, it's perfectly acceptable. You can't monetize your fucking weird rhetoric and then get mad when people react weirdly to it. Like, either pick one, bitch, be a content creator, say your weird shit and accept what comes with it, or shut the fuck up. But you can't do both.
Yes, you can, because the minute you have sex, it's fine. They're married. The minute you have sex, you could go from virgin to, oh my God, I'm pretty sure he has a 10-inch cocker. It's okay. It's okay.
He's trying to male bait me.
And if you speak like that, it's kind of working. Would you say I was
manipulation?
That was manipulation.
For sure.
You brought your wife into an expensive place and thought that you were going to leave with something?
I did. I didn't because I didn't think she'd get access to it. She don't know these people.
You didn't think a woman would find a way to buy something expensive?
Son, we go in there, she's on fire. She's cracking jokes to all the sales associates. They're loving her. I'm like, I want my fucking watch. I talked to my guy. We've been talking. Let's get this done. My wife is just, hey, we got to get dinner, blah, blah, blah. Then he comes out with a watch box, and it's the exact watch she wanted. And he's like, I got you next time, buddy. And I was like, all right, well,
so you
here we
didn't
go.
Get your watch?
I got nothing.
Ain't it crazy? Like,
The
ain't it
fuck
crazy how,
out of
like,
here, bro.
guys can spend all
The
this
fuck
money
out of
on
here,
her,
bro.
buy her watches. He's like buying her like 25K shoes, 10K bags, all this other shit. I'm like, all right, yeah, spend your money. And she still disrespects you every day. Like, how you gonna be a pay pig? How you gonna be this dude just throwing all this cash at the broad? And she still shits on you every day.
Like, that's insane, bro.
It's not
money don't buy respect.
It's not disrespect. They agree with it. He's okay. He's fine with it.
Well, he's not okay with it now.
I've seen a couple of my friends. I'd be like, yo, that dude's a jackass. He's not. Dude is not a jackass until she realizes he's a jackass. Because there's nothing you can say. They're going to give you all the excuses that there's. So if you talk to Akaash, like, yo, you're being disrespected. He's like, no, it's fine. If she's making all these excuses for her, then he's not.
There's a difference between being okay with something and tolerating something. A lot of people will say they're okay with something. They're just tolerating it because they want the relationship dynamic to work. He said it. I wish she would do this more. I wish she would be more like this. But he accepts how she is. Fine, cool. Now that he's getting this backlash, his family members are seeing the clips, they're contacting him. He's not okay with it.
Oh, my God.
That's why he's deleting and purging the subreddits. That's why he's not defending any of this. It's because he's just been tolerating it. And now that it's all Andrew like this broad either.
But go on. If that's your friend,
you guys are going to realize this if you don't already. They are the most thin-skinned people. They're not actually taking these jokes well. They claim and much more physically attractive, and I'll defend
your friend's girl,
yes.
You just be nice to her, make sure she likes you, make sure they got no issues.
And you're right. And I think in the full extent of our conversation and like our relationship, I think I've been very accommodating and nice, right? When
me?
No, when she came up to the show.
Oh, yeah, no. Bro.
When we were 11?
Yeah, no.
That means she's talking to him about how Andrew's... But people happen. Andrew's going to reference something.
What happened?
No, the truth comes out.
No, that I didn't mind. That's your show.
What you need me to do?
I mean, you just weren't really...
She watching Gossip Girl on the Green Room TV. I didn't say nothing. It's like, I'd like to watch the game.
No. Chris Scopo was watching the game. But the point is... You got
He wasn't watching TV in the green room, son.
I don't remember. Clearly, it bothered you, though. But that's fine. That's your show. I get that. That's your show. That's your space.
I'm just saying, you would think if you were guessing someone's green room, you know.
Oh, I wasn't there. I'm just.
Bro, okay. When you use the words, oh, I've been accommodating to that person, and I'm talking about your girl, it's because I'm not acting the way I would normally act, which is the accommodation. Manipulation.
Now, I'm going to say something.
Accommodation and
because some of you have
manipulation.
never been in a green room. Right?
Yes.
We've ran shows, big shows in theaters and stuff. Green room is where like comics spend time to essentially get ready before they go up on stage. They relax, they take it easy. And generally, people might bring their partner, their significant other or like their camera person. That person, when they enter the green room, is generally background noise. They shouldn't really be involved. They might say hi and talk to people, but you're not trying to fuck up with the acts before they get up on stage. Is that fair?
Yeah, it's also not your place. You're a guest.
Right. But like they're about to perform, so you don't want to mess with the mojo. You just chilling.
Don't touch anything.
To me, just the fact that she walked in there, put on the TV so she could watch her dumb fucking TV show while acts are trying to get ready, is just like more evidence in my head of how much of a like miscreant she is. You understand what I'm saying?
I think she lacks self-awareness. Definitely, a lot. That like
a bit entitled.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, so when you're calling her a brat, a spoiled brat, I think that's fair. And I understand why he feels a certain type of way about her, because I'd be like, yo, who are you? Are you on the show?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're gonna have to not do that.
I've kicked people. I've kicked people out of green rooms.
There's just recently I was at Bordel, right, the comedy club, and I was in the
there's
room,
a story. Bro, there's a story about me having to interview Reverse and all of them. It's my homies Kenny Reese and Reverse. I had to interview them, and this girl that came inside of the area that I was interviewing them in just kept talking and kept being obnoxious because she was drunk. And I'm like, bro, why is she speaking? I'm trying to interview you guys, and she is talking like crazy. She needs to be quiet. Like I didn't say that because I didn't want to be rude, but she kept asking to interview them and ask them questions. And I was like, okay, yeah, if you want to. But then she was like, nah. Okay, like, yeah, bro, just like, yeah, can you just please be quiet so I can ask the questions? Like, bro, you're doing too much. Like, but I know people just do that kind of shit too much, and that should just be funny, bro. Like,
open the fridge. And I'm like, hey, if you're not performing, that's not your fridge. You're gonna go downstairs, get your drink.
Yo, we were backstage one time. It was like a showcase for a relatively big show. We were 4 people, and this one guy, like, I didn't know who the fuck he was. I'm not gonna say no names, but he came in and he was a little bit agitated. He was a little jumpy as shit. Yeah, and, I'm just back home. I got my headphones on, whatever. And then 3 more people come by. I'm like,
what is this?
And you can tell they're not supposed to be there because they're a little too excited to be in a green room. Yeah. And they're just like zooming around, staring. And I'm like, now I'm getting annoyed because niggas is looking at me. And I'm just trying to tell people credits and for.
All right, well, no, okay. Basically, gist of the video is that when it comes to this dude and his problems with his wife, it is not going how he wants it to go. So, if y'all enjoyed the reaction and all that, I would love it if y'all left a like, comment, and subscribe, and put the notification bell on so y'all know when I'm coming at y'all with another one. I would deeply appreciate it, man. But yeah, y'all, I've been preach. Akaash, please work on your marriage, like, please, for all. Yeah, love y'all so much. Deuces, peace out, and I will see y'all in the next one. Deuces, peace out.
No struggle, no game. I've been through everything. What is pain? They don't know me and little bro's raised.